Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 98 of the Realm Recap. I am Jason from Yakface.com, joined as always by Fly Guy from FlyGuy.net.
Good evening, dude. Good evening, interwebs. This number is going to be a problem for us. For some reason, 100 means we got to do something. I don't know. Do you feel less pressure too?
I know. It's like
I keep counting to it. So
take it forever.
Anyway, we'll finish.
Anyway, not a whole lot of news this week. There's a bunch of stuff regarding some Lego stuff and some Celebration news. Finally, it seems like it's been kind of quiet in that regard. I mean, Celebration Europe is like a month away, and well, a little over, but still, it seems like hasn't been a whole lot of news surrounding that. But a bunch of Celebration stuff kind of popped up over the past couple days, so we'll get to that here soon. We will start off, as always, with some light Hasbro news. Not a whole lot new news, but our friends at Jedi Temple Archives had posted updated info regarding some potential rumored 6-inch and 3 3/4 inch product coming out. There's apparently a 6-inch Grievous that's been rumored for a while. It seems like it's been taking forever, much like that C-3PO. It seems like it took forever for that to finally come about, but still we don't have any pictures of the Grievous, but it's started to pop up on some weird Italian site, apparently.
Yeah, with some nice misspelling. Leah Bush.
Leia Bush.
B-U-S-H. So, yeah, nice one, Dale Hawkins. I like that little comment there. He is the sterling archer of the bunch of the comment, but yes, very cool. A Grievous is going to be something that's, that's got to be complicated. It was complicated in 3.75 inch, never mind.
Yeah.
6 inch, it's, wow. Well, they've done it before. They've done some great, like, vintage collection Grievous, I thought was pretty superb for a tiny little 4-inch figure.
Right.
With clean lightsabers, so fingers crossed, it could be a really, really cool figure. So yeah.
Yep. Hopefully, maybe we'll find out a little bit more here at either Celebration Europe or San Diego Comic-Con. I could see that eventually popping up. And they also mentioned here there's apparently the Episode 7 Luke that's coming in the super articulated line, which is currently only available at Walmart. We'll see if and when that comes to fruition. Seems like there's been nothing new as far as 3.75 inch news for quite a while. So,
but as you know, I mean, as soon as we get into this summer con season, SDCC and Celebration, and then even further later on in the year with other cons, the news will just flood in. We'll get it all in this condensed couple of days. So yeah, gonna be busy, I'm sure.
Right. Let's see, what else do we have here? Let me scroll down. Yeah, that was pretty much it for the Hasbro news, really. As far as Funko goes, they made an announcement or a little tweet earlier yesterday that they have plans for a Celebration exclusive pop figure, probably going to come out for that.
Yep, just a little follow-up piece there underneath is just saying there that Underground Toys is taking the lead on the Celebration versions of exclusives. So yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if it's one of those, first-to-market type items, like how they've done with other conventions where it's not an exclusive figure per se. Usually it's just a repaint or a slight variant, whether it's just a sticker or something. But knowing the increased popularity of the Funko Pop line, I wouldn't be surprised if it was its own exclusive. So
we had a lot of those things before that were first to markets or stickers that were on the figures. So yeah, I guess we'll have to wait and see how good they are. I'm just going to try my headphones here to see if the audio quality improves. But what would you like to see a Celebration for exclusives?
I don't know. I mean, the Celebration exclusives are or convention exclusives in general are usually pretty hard to get, and they usually command a pretty decent price in the aftermarket. So I would hope for something that's just a first to market type thing where I don't have to worry about just the sticker, if that's the only difference. I'd be fine with it being a simple box variant versus an actual pop variant. So let's see what else we're missing. Fly guys. Oh, there we go. I heard
That
you.
better?
Yep,
Okay.
gotcha. Okay, sounds perfect now. Let's see. Moving on to some Lego Sideshow news. We saw a nice preview last week, and an official pre-order went out for the Hot Toys Yoda, which is a fantastic looking figure. Not sure if you were able to get that popping up. Let's see if we can get Steve back here in just a second. Let's see. We'll see if we can get it to come up here. Just 1 second, everyone. Patience here. Live, of course. There was the Hot Toys Yoda that came out, which is from The Empire Strikes Back. Essentially, a very accurate representation, like most Hot Toys figures are. I think. There we go. There we go. Yep, the one for $200 there. Yep. Fantastic looking sculpt where it looks like you get alternate head sculpts with eyes open and closed. Comes with a power generator, some floating rocks and whatnot for some of the terrain accessories. It's really one of the better Yoda representations that's come out for that scale. See if we can get Steve's audio back up. Oh, I heard a click.
Yep, any better?
There we go.
You're back. Okay, there we go. We're doing it live. Okay, so there's Yoda. So I don't understand this. A lot of people were very negative about the facial sculpt. They were really not liking it. Exactly. I'm the same as you. They nailed that thing. That's just flawless.
Yep. I think it's perfect.
I really don't see the issue on that one at all. So it's not like it's. I mean, this is still a prototype, but wow! I mean, it's beautiful looking. The closed eyes, the little Empire Dagobah pieces, gorgeous. It's one of the best Hot Toys renditions that I've seen, but they still keep knocking it out of the park. Leia, Ben, all of the recent ones, apart from Chewie, I think has been just absolutely on the money. But he's beautiful. What a gorgeous little figure.
Yeah, I think the only complaint.
Very impressive.
I think the only complaint I saw was that he didn't include a lightsaber. I'm like, I don't want him to include one, to be honest. I rather for the Empire Strikes Back version that he not have that.
Do we ever see his lightsaber? I don't think we do we?
Only, I mean, not in or Empire Strikes Back. No.
No, not at all. So, yeah, that's what they'll do for the next version they make.
Yeah.
So,
let's see what else. There was an announcement today. I think there was some pre-order information that went up as far as a preview coming for the Sideshow premium format Darth Maul, which I thought looked pretty decent.
It does indeed. We've just had a 6th scale Maul not that long ago as well. So if you're a Maul fan, this is great fun for you. But premium format's going to be very nice as usual. So more information coming up on June 2nd, I believe. Yep.
Pre-orders.
Couple of days.
Yeah, pre-orders will launch for that next Thursday. Some little bit of Lego news here. There was earlier this week there was a leak of some of the buildable figure Lego sets. We subsequently received a takedown notice from Lego regarding that image, but the image showed the Jin figure, the droid figure, and the Death Trooper. So,
yep. Well, I posted them.
Yeah.
To hell with it. I mean, it'd been well leaked out on a couple of forums and Bricks and other places. It was all over Reddit, and
yeah,
I don't see any spoilers really.
no.
I mean, you've seen the trailer, so I mean, yeah, doesn't tell you who anybody's father is or anything. So it's a little, yeah.
Lego, and they're
so,
very sensitive to that kind of thing, but we
are
honored
indeed.
their takedown request.
And rightly so.
Let's see what else. And then there was this was posted over on Rebel Scum regarding a polybag that had shown up on, I think it was Eurobricks or something like that, of a little polybag A-Wing set, A-Wing pilot figure.
That's right. We've since seen another figure there, but yeah, it's the same poly bag. So yeah, don't know any idea where this is coming, but it looks good.
Yeah, and I was doing a little. The helmet looked kind of familiar to me, and I went back and looked at the episode of Star Wars Rebels from season 2, the first episode, and that's one of the Rebel pilots from that Siege of Lothal episode.
Gotcha.
So it must tie into one of those Lego Star Wars Rebel sets that are coming out, whether it's the Rebel, I can't remember what it was, like that cruiser that came with Ahsoka and
the commander and Chopper. Yeah, and he seems to be kind of missing in some ways. So yeah, it's another photograph I just saw this morning. I just posted it, but gives a little more clarity on that helmet. The logo, that's beautiful. I love the little designs on the. It's really, really nice. It's a shame that you have to. I mean, these polybags, I think, are almost as popular as some of the sets are. So,
yeah, it's a nice looking figure. And it's kind of interesting though, is that helmet looks more like the B-wing helmet to me versus the A-wing pilot. I'm not sure why it was. I mean, even though I think that helmet was worn by the A-wing pilots in that episode, it's just kind of interesting that they call it that.
Yep, I agree. Yeah, A-wing pilot it is.
It's pretty neat though. What else do we have here? We've got moving on to some other brands. Medicom announced a few of their bear bricks for their 20th anniversary show, which is coming up here soon. There's a few different ones regarding characters from The Force Awakens.
Yeah,
it'll refresh there.
There we go. Let's keep back up.
There's a few different sizes of Kylo Ren, which there's a 100% scale, a 400% scale, and a 1,000% scale. There's also
a lot of scales.
Yeah, the same thing for the First Order Stormtrooper, which there are the 3 different scales for that. And there's a Captain Phasma, which you can only get in the 100 and 400% scale, and a Jango Fett, which is only available in the 1,000% scale, which is a pretty large figure. It's 10 times the size of their regular bear bricks. So
that's a lot of scales for the same figure, but yeah, if you're a bear brick collector, you'll be very happy. Very happy indeed.
Yeah, and the Jango one is an interesting thing. It doesn't really fit into the mix. I'm not sure why they went with Jango Fett, but yeah, the 3 Force Awakens characters and then Jango thrown in there.
Cool.
Let's see, what else do we have? We have Oh, let's see. Moving on here. Regarding Celebration, they announced the relaunch of their pin trading program. I think last year they had, or last Celebration for Anaheim, they had the little illustrations of vintage characters that they had done. I don't know if you remember those.
I do, yeah, that's a while ago. Get the right link.
This year, they
very cool.
have them based on the emojis that they've released.
Mm.
So several different ones. I'm not sure exactly how many. I think it's listed there, but kind of.
I wonder who they are. Yeah. Slightly clear. If you're a Star Wars fan, you'll know who they are. But of Rebels, yeah. Oh, there's one you like.
Yoda, yep.
Nice. They're very cute little drawings, a bit of Rex there, some Ewoks. Yeah, those silhouettes are just a dead giveaway.
Yeah, and I think it's even if you were to look at the source files for that page, it tells you exactly which figure or which characters they are based on the illustration or based on the image name.
Yep.
So
very cool indeed. Yeah, that'll be fun. Always hellish to collect these things, pins and patches at shows.
Yeah. So those will be popular, I think. Let's see. This popped up last week regarding SH Figure Arts have another figure coming out in their 6-inch scale line, the ObiWan Kenobi from Attack of the Clones, which I thought looked pretty good.
It did.
Jedi mullet.
It's very impressive.
Jedi mullet and all.
Jedi mullet, indeed. Yeah, he's nice. I mean, we've had a Revenge of the Sith in the Black Series. We've not had a mullet Jedi Obi-Wan, but that's a good-looking figure. Again, all the articulation you could want on SH Figure Arts. Did a very slick job. I like the little fingers there, these grievous toes that he has.
Yep.
That's nice.
Yep, nice. And I think that's scheduled for a November 2016 release date.
Yes, it is. Yep.
See, there was another one here that you had shared regarding a custom Lego blaster, which I thought was pretty awesome. I saw that.
I couldn't believe this guy has made. I just double took it first, and I thought, oh, it's a blaster, very cool. And I thought, my God, this thing's made out of Lego. So yeah, it's just well worth mentioning what amazing kind of. I think by putting it next to this Trooper prop helmet, I just never clicked. But this is all made out of Lego. So.
It's really fantastic.
It is fantastic. It's amazing what you can do with Lego. So yeah, Lego Michi, whatever he is from. He or she, Japanese EFOL person. So yeah, check them out for some cool Lego stuff they built. But yeah, very slick.
Yep, we'll have a link to that image in the show notes as well, so you'll be able to take that from there. And then you had shared, Stephen Hayford had posted an image of his Empire Strikes Back figure poster.
That's right. It's just, again, beautifully done, just gorgeous. So that old classic poster for the Empire Strikes Back. Never a huge fan of that one particularly, but nice to see it. I think he's maybe used a micro machine in the background. I don't know quite what's going on there with the Bespin. I don't know what that could be from, but it looks like a toy, and all the others are 3.75-inch figures pretty much.
Yeah.
There's Lando and Chewie. It's just beautifully done. Really nice recreation. Stephen Hayford, for those that don't know, does a lot of stuff for Hasbro. And there's the event that's going on at Star Wars Celebration this summer with some of his work as well, I think.
Yeah. I think the Bespin Cloud City thing, I mean, I'm totally guessing here, but I remember way back in the day, there was like a magnetic floating Taco Bell toy or something like that that had a Bespin.
Well, it's impressive. It's impressive, that's for sure.
Hey, if it works for your composition there, why not use it? But,
exactly.
Yeah.
It took a lot of time to make that thing, so yeah, that wasn't just chucked together on a phone in 2 seconds on Instagram. So very impressive. Worth a share.
Let's see. Some of the bigger news regarding Celebration came out yesterday. There was a a release of the image for Celebration Europe key art that came out, and it's pretty sweet, I would say. The artwork is done by the same company that has done the packaging for the Star Wars product for several years. The Pilot is the company. We get a nice montage of characters showing off characters from both Rogue One and Episode 7.
This is only going to further confuse those strange people who don't understand that Rogue One is not Episode 8.
That's true.
They're going to go, look, I've seen the poster. They're going to get all kind of, so beautifully, beautifully done, though. In some ways, I don't even think it needed to include Episode 7. It was just, it looked great as a Rogue One piece on its own.
Yep.
Palm trees, there was AT-ATs, the troopers.
Yep.
So, yeah.
We get official confirmation of characters in there. The new AT-AT, or AT-AT, depending on who you are. The walker is actually called the AT-ACT, All-Terrain Armored Cargo Transport. And then there's a reveal of the Shore Trooper, which is the new Stormtrooper guy in the bottom that kind of looks like a biker scout. I think that image, it blows up even bigger if you were to click it. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it was, sorry, it was a larger size. I remember that. Yeah, it's that much.
Yeah. And then official confirmation that the Death Trooper is the name of that newer style black Stormtrooper, which is pretty sweet.
That's a little dark for Disney. They're kind of normally against, not too into things with death and with a Death Squad commander of old, if you and I remember that. But,
yeah.
So there you go. Death Trooper it is.
And you get some new shots of some of the rogue heroes. A new shot of Jyn with her helmet on that's kind of, or hat, helmet, I'm not sure. It's very reminiscent of the helmet that you see on Endor.
I was going to say it was very reminiscent of Luke on Hoth, I thought.
Oh, yeah, that too, yeah.
Kind of that's what jumped in my mind was it just really looks like Luke turning with his head there. But yeah, I love the Emperor's, not the Emperor's, the Commander's outfit. It just looks fantastic.
Director Kenneth.
Director, yeah.
Spoiler alert, I guess.
Yeah, true.
And then also regarding Celebration, officially yesterday, Celebration Orlando tickets went up for sale. If you were wanting to get the VIP passes, you had to be in there early, queued up early, because they sold out in 10 minutes.
No surprise.
Yeah.
No surprise.
At $700 a pop, they sold out quickly.
Yeah, they really do. But don't muck around, get your tickets. Last year, it got down to a few weeks before. I think there was only a Sunday ticket left. So, yep, get in there.
Yep, the press passes haven't gone up for application
No,
yet.
they never do that early, do they?
No. So I'll be vying for one of those. I don't think I'll be buying. I'm not sure. Maybe I will. The 4-day pass. The standard 4-day pass, just to make sure to get one. So
that's true. It's been good to you and I think over the years, so we cover the event. So
yeah,
we'll see.
That kind of brings us to some of our reviews and stuff for this week. I didn't have any, but I think you had a few here. I saw a new one that I was pretty interested in, these protective cases.
Yes, we talked a couple of weeks ago. Protective cases are in there for the down. That would be doing that day, but they're pretty damn good. They are retroprotection.com. He's just literally going on holiday when I sent the guy a message saying, hey, just let you know I posted the video. Thanks for the couple of products you sent across. And he says, oh, I've just left on holiday. So if you've placed an order, which I know hundreds of people have, he's on holiday, so bear with him, he'll come back. But these fit beautifully, they're really nice. I immediately turned around and ordered 60 already. If you're in any confusion, there's about basically 30 of the blue and orange and 30 of the black and red, really, if you add up all the single carded figures. So, yeah, that's definitely something to get hold of. And then there was a couple of other things. Where are we? There was Snowtrooper. That was another one I did. It's just such a gorgeous figure. He is really, really nice. I know I'll probably say that about a lot of stuff, but then I just love toys. But it's a beautiful, beautiful figure. One of the best actually out there. And Boba Fett, the deluxe version, that will go live tomorrow. But another really good figure by Hot Toys. They've nailed it.
Yep.
They've nailed it pretty much.
Yeah, those Hot Toys Troopers. Every time I see one, I just like I want to get them. They're just so well done, and just the scale, the proportions, the details, the color, just everything. They just get it spot on every time they issue one. So
yeah, they do. They've done a great job again.
I did not have any reviews this week, so we'll move on to some of the new toy acquisitions and purchases. How about you, sir? What did you have over the past week?
Really nothing kind of Star Warsy at all. A couple of Funko Pop little things, keychains, and non-Star Wars stuff. Some hard to find pop, but no Star Wars. A couple of John Tyler Christopher comics, non-Star Wars. So not a Star Wars week for me. What about you?
Let's see. I lucked out and was able to score some dirt cheap Force Awakens products from Walmart. I was able to get one of those $35 Millennium Falcons. Originally they were like $150, I think, 120. So I scored one of those for 35. I didn't have one of those yet. And then as long as I was there, I was able to just pick up a Rey's speeder that includes the Rey figure for $5. So
wow, that's cheap.
Another decent savings. I was able to score one of the Rogue One shirts that was exclusive only to the Disney parks regarding as part of the Force for Change campaign.
Yep.
So I was able to get one of those. What else? And I got the new Hot Wheels 5-pack, the Heroes of the Resistance, that includes the Maz Kanata car.
I noticed I collect the Marvel ones, and I noticed sometimes when they do those 5-packs, they sometimes make them a little different. Is there any other kind of variations in the?
I have to look at.
It's minimal, probably.
Some of the other cards. I mean, I don't have them handy, but I know I don't have the Force Awakens single carded Han Solo car yet, but I know the deco is different than the other one.
Yeah. You certainly do that with the Marvel ones. The pack tends to be a little different. A few of them maybe sometimes just tweaks, but
whether it's weathering,
makes it kind of nice. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I also was able to pick up the
Takodana.
Hadn't picked up one of those yet. I was waiting for one in decent condition, and I was kind of, as we talked last week, they've been really piling up at Targets, at least in my area. And I was gonna hold out for a sale on them, but I figured by that time they'd be in awful condition, considering they just fall off the shelf, or kids with their grubby hands handling the product all the time. I didn't want to wait for a messed up one, so I just picked up one. But
it's a really nice way to display it in that set. I wish they'd do that more, actually.
Yeah.
But it's a kind of new thing, relatively. But it's a great way to combine older figures and put them in multi-packs and sets. So, I don't know why they don't capitalize on that more, but Hasbro, always a mystery.
Yeah.
But there we go.
Let's see. I think with that is all for this week's show. Not a whole lot of news, but some decent stuff in there. Anything new and exciting you want to share coming up for our next show?
Nothing really. I think, again, we're in that kind of period where we're, and as you said at the beginning, it's like kind of fairly late week. We're waiting for news. All the suppliers are keeping back stuff. We're beginning to see some stuff for San Diego Comic-Con coming out. It's already leaked out. Funko and Mattel. Who else? There's a few Diamond DC collectibles, that kind of stuff. So when that's beginning to come through, the Star Wars is coming through. So we'll have a lot more news coming up. And as you and I know, it's just that you wake up one day and it's just, for 24 hours, 48 hours, it's just, you just can't talk about it quick enough. So, all comes in one day.
Pre-con lull before everything really takes off, and then we'll be talking nonstop, like you said. So, Until our next show, I think we'll be back next week with some new content and probably some con stuff to talk about. Thanks everyone for watching and sharing. We will have this posted later on this evening, and if you could obviously leave a comment or go ahead and share and whatnot, and we'll I'll see you next time on this on the next episode of the Realm Recap.
See you later.